name's Jonathan. I'm an alcoholic. I'm 22 years old from Fort Smith, Arkansas. February 11th, I'll have 30 days, and I'm a client at Evolutions Treatment Center.
How were things before you came to Evolutions?
Before I came to Evolutions, I was in a cycle called the Florida Shuffle, and it's where you go from treatment center to treatment center, not really working on yourself, not ready to get sober. And it got to a point where it was so bad, days were getting shorter of me using to where bad things would happen, that I knew I needed to do something different. I would go through the same treatment centers and not get any new results. So I did something uncomfortable and I came to Evolutions, and it was the best thing I ever did. And I've worked on myself here more than I have in the last 2 years, 3 years of me being in treatment.
Your experience here at Evolutions, what makes it so different from the other places?
The other places, I don't want to say anything bad because they do help other people, but for me personally, I did not get individual therapy. The groups were not very beneficial and there was a lot of lounge time, which for some people that's great, but for me I needed that intense therapy. So whenever I came to Evolutions and we had our primary therapy group, that's where I got the most feedback. That's where I learned the most, is from my therapist and my peers in my primary group. Also, in the groups that we do, it's very beneficial because we're actually talking about real life stuff that we're not just sugarcoating. Like, we're very real. I cried in our group yesterday. So coming to Evolutions and just the atmosphere, it's all about recovery here, which I have not experienced at all since I've been in Florida. So that's what really just drew me to Evolutions, and I recommend Evolutions to everybody if they need help.
What's the biggest lesson that you've learned while being at Evolutions?
The biggest lesson I've learned while being at Evolutions is to be honest. If I'm struggling, be honest. Go talk to somebody. If I feel like I'm going to mess up, go talk to somebody. There's nothing wrong with being honest. I've held secrets for so long that it just continuously made me more sick. And that's why I kind of got led to Evolutions, is because I wanted to do something different. And the whole time that I've been here, I've been 100% honest. I call myself out on my own bullshit, and I can feel that it helps me. It helps me progress in my recovery.
Now that you're on the path of recovery, what kind of goals do you want, or what kind of goals do you have that you know that you're able to obtain as long as you continue to stay sober?
Some goals that I have, and I've actually put a lot of thought into this, is one, I want to completely turn my life into the program of Alcoholics Anonymous personally. Other goals that I have is I would like to go back to school for social services. I'd like to work with families, mothers specifically who struggle with addiction, getting them help in reuniting with their children. I also just want to experience something different. I'm from Arkansas, and Arkansas is kind of just a bland place. And in Florida, there's just so many opportunities that I really just want to dive into.
For the person who's struggling, what kind of advice would you give them?
For somebody that's struggling, I would just say be honest. There's nothing wrong with being honest, like I said before. Just don't be too hard on yourself. Like me personally, I have a hard time being too hard on myself. But if you just connect with people that are doing the right thing, you're honest with your therapist, and you make a conscious effort to change your behaviors every day and everything that you do, then you will be successful. If that's, if you need help, Evolutions is here to help you, as long as you're willing to help yourself.
Anything else you want to say?
For anyone that's scared, don't know about coming to treatment, let me just let you know from someone who's experienced that myself, Evolutions is not just a rehab, it's not just, a facility, it's a home, it's a family, and I haven't experienced that family feeling in 22 years that I've been on this earth. So if you are struggling and you need help, please give Evolutions a call, and we want to make you a part of our family.